Welcome in, Renegades. Today I cannot believe that this just happened on the internet computer ICP. What is going on, right? So we have entered a new year. If you look back at my videos that I made this last couple of weeks, each one of them is very important. But what I was saying is this Santa rally is really going to bring us up the last 5 days of December and the first 2 days of January. We were going to have a massive pump, and then the price will have to correct itself if Bitcoin does. And Bitcoin did correct, and we corrected. But I just wanted us to keep riding that pump all the way up as far as we could. There's a lot of FUD with the Bitcoin ETFs and everything, and that's how they manipulate the market. The three things that we talk about on this channel specifically are the technical aspects of any given project, the ecosystem or the fundamentals of said project, and then also the news in the world about overall crypto, individual crypto projects, and specifically today we're talking about ICP. And so the market definitely reacts to those things. Even though the ETF has nothing to do with the internet computer, it is going to affect the price when people start FUDing. FUD is one of the biggest ways to lose money in crypto and to make money in crypto, and I'm going to explain that a little bit. So FUD, it can be a double-edged sword, because you can use FUD. Like, say the Bitcoin ETF is coming out, you can use this when it dumps to dollar cost average, and then wait, either it happens or it doesn't, right? And you prepare for both situations. Either way, we're going to have a massive rally coming up in 2024, 2025. So whether this FUD is long-term, and that's the thing about FUD, it's not long-term. Most FUD is just a temporary either pump or dump situation that can affect a certain crypto or the entire market if it affects Bitcoin, right? So there's a lot of ways that they do that. They use the media, they use the government, like the SEC, they use just scare tactics, psychological, and I swear even some influencers get paid by like whales to say stupid stuff in the market so that people get scared. Like, we're not in the 4-year cycle anymore. Well, that's all speculation. We're in a 4-year cycle till we're not, and until it's proven or disproven the pattern, then we're going to be in a 4-year cycle until that is over. Bitcoin is not going to $4 million right now. It's not going to $1 million. We could see like a $400,000 Bitcoin at most. We're going to see internet computer. I was so conservative with my price during the bear market because I didn't want to give a lot of false hope and then the price go down. But I'm really thinking a 250 internet computer is actually very generous, both sides. So I think it's right in the middle there. So we're going to get into some news. I just wanted to talk at you for a minute because it's the new year. There is a lot of stuff. I can't believe that we went up this fast. This is the most unbelievable, thing. People might say that I'm lucky. Let's actually finish talking about that. I was just telling my friends that, so it's luck, right? If you can do something one time and you don't plan for it. Luck is like the lottery. You pick a bunch of random numbers, or you even pick like a set number, but they're all, just going to be random too when they pick the lottery. You can't really research the lottery and find out, well, what does the lottery do? Is it going to be a company that builds? Or is it something that you can research? You can find patterns in the charts. You can look at the fundamentals or the ecosystem of the said project, and you can look at the overall world news and what crypto is doing, and then you can make an informed decision on whether to buy a crypto or not. And I did it with Bitcoin in 2020. I did it with Ethereum, Algorand, and now I'm doing it with the internet computer and a couple of other cryptos. This year, I might disclose my portfolio again soon since the channel is growing. But I want to thank you all. Internet computer is my biggest holding, and it's going to be probably what is going to buy my house. That's the goal. So smash that like button. Thank you all. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, because we when the price pumps on ICP, I want you guys to know right away so we can do a TA video and see where we're going to go when that price pumps. So you need to hit that bell notification and subscribe to get those alerts. All right, so let's get into this news. I just, we had to touch base on, some certain things. Let's get into our first business of the day. Oh, I didn't load all these again because I turned my computer off. So they're all going to have to load. But anyway, listen to the DCN Daily Crypto Podcast, where Dominic Williams discusses his vision behind ICP and the ability to run everything directly on chain. Learn about ICP's advantages over traditional tech. And I'm going to link this. Normally, Dominic Williams, it's very rare to see him speak or to hear him speak. So this is a treat to be able to hear his vision personally from himself. El Chingon says, let's go chart man. We will get to the charts, don't worry. We got a bit of news we're going to discuss. So this is something I hope to go to this year. I wasn't able to make it last year, but I'm going to try to make this a priority. Hopefully, I mean, it depends where they have it. If it's on the West Coast, I definitely will go. If it's on the East Coast, I'm going to try to go, but we'll see. If it's out of country, probably not. I don't know. But hey, ICP community, planning the next ICPCC is underway, and we want your input. Who can't be missing as a speaker at ICPCC 2024? Drop your suggestions below. Let's make it epic together. So who do you want to see? One of your favorite projects on the internet computer on the community conference for the yearly conference for ICP. So I'm going to link this tweet as well, and I'm going to show you who I put on there, and then we're going to talk about why. So if we go down here, let's see. Okay, it might be easier just to go to my replies. Right here, this one that said, who can't be missing as a speaker? Well, I guess ICP Renegades. That's me, actually, and I said that as Bitcoin Renegade, but that's my NFT account. And I want to go over something real quick because Entrepot is where we have our NFT collection in Toniq Marketplace. We have now over $350, $360 in volume. It keeps going up all the time, and now our floor price is 3 ICP, which is like $40. It just doubled the floor price from 20 to 40 now. So this is actually done really good for my community. What is going on here? Oh. So average price is 2.26 ICP. This is our project. We're actually going to create a game. I might actually change this from gaming super bikes and choppers to like gaming sports bikes and choppers. But this collection is unlike anything else on the marketplace today. Become an ICP Renegade and change history with our massive roadmap, huge collaborations, because every 9th of the month, we airdrop tokens and NFTs to our top holders. Top 5 get tokens, top 2 get NFTs and tokens. So in a community of like-minded individuals, massive rewards for holders and great utility for our supporters, because the game, and we're going to have a token that comes out that we're also going to be airdropping to top holders and holders alike. So everybody will get airdrops when we get our tokens. But the cool thing is, I think the floor price is now 3. If both of these sold, they were at 1.4 and 1.54. He raised this to 3, but one sold before that, and this one's at 5. So our floor price is now $40. That is pretty awesome, having a nice floor price like that of 3. So this is doubled. You were able to buy it at whitelist for, I believe it was 3 ICP, $15, I believe, or yeah, I think it was like 3 ICP, I think, or something. It was 3 ICP and then 5 for whitelist, I believe, or something like that. But yeah. So now 3 ICP is worth $40 when you bought it was worth like $15, or it would be worth 60, depending, you know, if it was $5. I don't remember if it was $4 or $5. So, but yeah, this is our project. And so if you do buy this one and you raise the floor price, I will be airdropping a semi-rare NFT, and the person who just bought the other one is getting one as well. So, well, let's move on. That wasn't planned. I just, hey, let's throw that in there because, you know, we can't. So Dragon's Game. Here's a little sneak peek right here. Okay, I want to show you the user interface on Dragon's Game. So it says, here's a sneak peek of the new character creation UI user interface, which is where you interact. Still a work in progress, but it's coming along nicely. And so as you see, if we go into this, you can see that you can choose different hairstyle, different colors for her hair, all that. That'd be good for the girls. And then you can also, let's see, change the body type, all that, customize your character. Okay. Well, I want to see if they're like weapon. You know, you can have a different character name. All of these canopy elf. Okay. Pretty interesting. Now, I want to talk about Toniq for a second because they have a lot of liquidity. This is one of the biggest exchanges for DeFi on the internet computer, right? So the iDoge liquidity pool on Toniq increased for as Crypto 13 up to 104K USD now. So there's a lot of volume going in a lot of these different projects. iDoge, watch on Toniq. So this is what I wanted to talk about though, right here. The Toniq version 3 product marketing proposal is live. Well, if we go over here and we look, this is a vote for a funding request for marketing Toniq version 3. So it looks like it has been unanimously accepted. So it's going to execute, but you can come and vote for this on the NNS. It's where you stake your ICP. You get rewards in staking with ICP as maturity for voting. So it's basically like a decentralized governance system where you can vote, and you know you can change the outcome if you have enough voting power. You know enough people, you get together and vote. You know, you never know. Change things, whatever you want, whatever you want. Okay, wait a minute. What happened here? Okay, so I want to go to this dashboard for a second. So I want to talk about some of the capabilities that the internet computer has. Okay, besides having absolute instant finality on their blocks, basically, as soon as I send a transaction, it receives in my wallet instantly. Unless it's like Coinbase, sometimes it takes a second for Coinbase, like 10 seconds for Coinbase to update, you know, make sure that it's legit and everything. But for the most part, it's just like instant finality. There's no gas fees, you know, less than a penny. So I can send like 1,000 transactions for 1 penny. So that's nothing, zero gas fees. The dApps have reverse gas fee model, which means if you interact on DeFi, they end up, the people who run the website or the dApp, more like it, the decentralized application that you're using, they pay for you to interact. So when you sign a transaction on your wallet, you don't pay a fee for that. When you interact with the dApp, you don't pay a fee for that. So you save money on that. It also can do 5,280 transactions per second. That's why it has instant finality. It had a 90-day peak of almost 20,000, which is almost 4x this amount. And then Ethereum equivalent transactions. So these are even more transactions compared to Ethereum per second. Transaction per second, 5,000 is equivalent to 200,000 Ethereum equivalent transactions. So if you scale this, that's what a 10, 20, 40, that's like a 60x amount from here to there. So that's crazy, you know. And then burning cycles, which is what they use to run the dApps. Remember I said you don't have to pay any fees to interact with the dApp or sign transactions or trade. That means they are using these things called cycles. They purchase them with ICP, and then the ICP runs that dApp, or the cycles run that dApp from the ICP that you bought cycles with, and then they burn those cycles. So the cycles are being burnt as they are being used for you, the user, interacting with the dApp that the website, the dApp paid for with ICP. So it actually ends up burning ICP. And I think there's another way ICP burns too. So hopefully it'll be deflationary. It already has the best technology in the world. It already does the fastest transactions in the world. It already has 2.7 billion blocks. So yeah, we're going to have 3 billion very, very soon. This is pretty interesting if you ask me. So yeah, that is, that's that there. Let's take a little look Oh wow, it's going way up for ETH transactions. Wow. Let's talk about the $5 also because it's a cloud computing software. So not only does it do all those capabilities that I aforementioned earlier, but you can also store data for 1 year for 1 gigabyte for $5. 1 year, 1 gigabyte, $5. Smart contract memory is just like using Google, but the thing is, most of all blockchain storage is stored on Amazon Web Services or another centralized cloud server. And so most blockchains don't actually run on smart contract memory. They don't run completely on the blockchain, just the token does. And all of the memory and everything else that it takes to run that blockchain all runs on a centralized server, so it can never be fully decentralized. I was telling my friend about the banks and how when you put money in, they lend 90% of your money out right away. And so if everybody went to get their money at once at the bank, that's how banks collapse. So that's the thing that, these big corporations and banks and everything, they run the monetary system, and these monopolies like Google and Amazon Web Services, and they're good for us too, but the monopolies aren't good for us. So we need to see decentralization. We need to see cheap storage on chain where it can be verified and cannot be hacked or leaked. Data has been leaked. How many times do we hear about the president leaving a file at some place, or like some other thing where they just mess up and leave information somewhere that they should not? If it was stored on the blockchain, that would be not be possible. You'd have to sign in through the blockchain in order to view the data. And then once you're done that, it'll log you out of that system, and nobody can leak the data. It's all stored. Even if they had, your thing, they'd need your internet identity and everything else. So it would just be very, very, beneficial for society. And not only the cloud storage capability of the internet computer, but the multi-chain capability as well. If we really think about that, we're integrated with the top two cryptos right now, Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're going to be seeing, I think, Binance next. Binance is the logical next integration over Solana, over anything else. I really hope to see Binance and Binance Smart Chain. Those would both be great. But the Ethereum one is very new, and this is another capability unique to the internet computer without a bridge. If you see a wrapped asset on a normal cryptocurrency, it means that it's using some kind of a centralized or third-party trust, which means there's somebody who could interact and steal and do malicious and be a bad actor and take your money. But with Ethereum and ICP, they're directly integrated through smart contracts and threshold signing through node computers or node computing. So that is what I would like to show you guys, just these capabilities. The internet identity keeps you safe. The outcalls, which it can interact. So not only is it a cloud storage, but it can interact with the internet, the Web 2. This is why I invested in this crypto. This is why I went through such a rough bear market. And now we're on the other side. I did it once before in 2020 with Bitcoin, and now I did it with the internet computer. I made a lot of money with a lot of other cryptos, but I only held those two big. Well, actually, I held a lot of other cryptos, but my big bag was Bitcoin through the last bear market. But I just say basically Bitcoin. Ethereum I bought kind of, at $200. So Ethereum and Bitcoin. But the other ones I waited till like the bull market started and then started buying them. So I really only went through the bear market with like a handful of coins before. And ICP was definitely one of the hardest and the most rewarding at the end. So yeah, connecting smart contracts to Web 2. This is the traditional, web browser, but you can now connect it to a smart contract on the blockchain. This is so monumental for all of us, for crypto, for technology, for civilization, and it's trustless, right? Connecting each blockchain trustlessly. So there's no more, oh, do we trust that this site is going to be safe? Do we trust that this crypto, bridge is going to be safe? Do we trust that our cloud data is going to be safe? Well, now you don't have to trust anymore. It's just going to be safe. There's nothing they can do about it. Right. So yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. Your stuff's safe. There's nothing anybody can do about it. You're safe. So I love it. That's why I made it this. That's why we did this. 40 live. Let's smash that like button, guys. We are kicking butt. not only in price, not only on the channel, just things are going good, man. We made it through the bear market, through the channel. Oh, my channel. Oh, and then I got sick. It was hard, man. But we made it. I'm healthier now. You know, the channel's doing better. Everything just like looking up now. So let's go. But as you see, can you believe, did we have 1 billion? Did we have 1 billion in volume? Hold on. Let's see if we had 1 billion. A billion one day, 24 hours. Let's just see. I'm kind of curious to see if we did get 1 billion. 822, oh, 840, oh, 850, 860, 889. What was that? 907. Almost $1 billion there. Did we? Oh, okay, went down to about 300. That's crazy that our low is 300 million now. 280. Wow. That was funny. I don't think we hit 1 billion yet. We got close though. 900 million in one day. I'm not sure that we hit it. Ooh, wait, maybe. Nope, not quite. Not quite. Pretty close though. This is great. We are just kicking butt. Number 16, we beat out Shiba Inu again. This volume is just looking sexy all day. Number 23, crypto's doing good though. You know, Bitcoin had this really big dump. Let's take a look at Bitcoin for a second. I just want to see what's going on. Then we'll look at the internet computer. We'll get the CFGI out because that thing really helps us to know if we're going up or down. It's actually really accurate to give us an indication. But yeah, I say Bitcoin could possibly go to 59K. I'm not going to look at this monthly chart though. I kind of want to see where we're at on this daily and see, okay, yeah, we had this big like scam wick down, you know, this big dump right here because of the FUD, the ETF news. But it did look like we had some sort of bull flag esque, you know, breakout type thing here. I don't, it must have been on the larger time frame because it was weird on here, but this is all, this could also be like an ascending triangle. You know, I'd like to say that could be an ascending triangle right here. With this kind of flattened down, brought down. Yeah. So, and we are sitting at 42. So in order to continue bullish with Bitcoin, we're going to need to go to 44, but it looks like we did go all the way down here to 41. That's why we saw internet computer go down, which sucks. That was bad timing. It's like, dude, if that didn't happen, ICP, we would have seen ICP. You're not going to believe what I'm going to say, but we're going to go to $17 today. We were literally on our way to 17 bucks right now, right today, right now. If this Bitcoin scam wick didn't happen, we were on our way right here to $17.38. That's where we were going to go. We wicked up past here, 1630. Right? Then we get this Bitcoin ETF FUD scam wick, and it brings us all the way back down to 1450. It's like, man, that it's like a perfectly timed shot. You feel me? This is a previous big level of support right here at 1450, though. I'm looking at this level as a support level, right where we're at right now at 1450. Exactly where this is a massive support level, because we turned this, well, actually, it's not support yet. This will be a massive support level if we can hold it, because this was resistance here. This was support here. I would even call this, you know, support here as we, you know, wick below this a bit. And I would say touch that as this kind of box area of support from about 1450 to 1555, which is now going to be resistance. As you see, we wicked up into this area before. We were able to wick above. This is hard to see. Let me kind of move this one over. If you see this wick, we wicked above right here. This box, you know, because this is kind of a box area of resistance, wicked above that, got the scam wick, because we are now above this EMA 25 on the monthly, and I'm showing this on the monthly chart. That's how fast we're going up. I have to show you on the monthly. We're going to look at the shorter time frame because we didn't on my upload, but I just want to show you this is going to be a massive resistance, this 25-month exponential moving average, and we were able to get above it right here, but we really need to close above $15.42 before Sunday. If we can close above $15.42, then we are going to be, you know, heading up to this 17 and possibly even $19 range. That is what there's not a lot of resistance in this area, except like at this 17. If we break that, we are going about to 19. And we were going to go to 1730 today. That's where we were on our way to 1730. And then Bitcoin decided to look, we're on our way, the daily. We just get smashed on the very time. But that's okay. We're used to it. But we're doing really good. So it doesn't really hurt that bad when you're doing good. This is a correction now. So why is this actually a good thing? Let's turn the negative into a positive, because if we just keep going up to 1730, hit this as resistance hard, we could end up back down here at 13, right back at this area in the monthly, where we have support, massive support on the monthly, at about 13.19. So we might just be able to cool off, break above this 1450 area, kind of, bounce off of here, not on the monthly. Let's actually go to the smaller time frame. Let's do the daily. So yeah, as you see, we were on our way up even yesterday. Let's see. Yeah, so we just changed this candle, right? Just changed this at 5 o'clock. Okay, this candle just changed. But we were on our way up to 1730. And then we had this wick of Bitcoin, and it brought us, down to 12 bucks? Yeah, the scam Bitcoin wick brought us to 12 bucks, Bitcoin to 41. But that's okay. It happens. We were able to cool off. That's good. You need to cool off sometimes. So these EMAs on the daily, it looks like we're above all the larger ones. So let's look at these smaller time frames. Yeah, it looks like we are still above the EMA 9, even though Bitcoin, did us dirty a bit. We are moving averages are still pushing us up. We're getting higher highs, higher lows. This is beautiful. Everything's looking technically sound right now. So I do want to look at the 100. But the RSI is probably looking overbought. We'll look at that too. The 100, yeah, the 100. Oh wait, I'm at the 200. Yeah, so those are all big levels of support way down here. We don't even have to worry about those. I don't think we're ever going to go down there again. But let's look at the 21. Okay, yeah. I mean, all the moving averages are just holding us up as support as we move along, and the longer it takes us to move on, the closer this is going to move up to support level, so either way, we're going to continue moving to the upside, eventually. So this is going to be a great year for ICP. We just saw what it's capable of. It's going to have its ups and downs. If we do go down, I'm looking for about a 1225 bounce. This is the lowest that I really see us going, because this is a significant level of support on the daily. We were able to break up. As you see, we wicked at this area, testing the support level a couple of times, kind of went up to sort of test it again, but got really rejected. And then boom, we blasted up, touched it, was able to find that area as support and confirm it as support a couple times before moving up. So if we do have a retracement, I'm looking at about 13.14, and I'm looking at about 12.25. Now, if we do get the fib out here, I want to just take us possibly from, I don't know, let's just say this low to here. Again, it's going to bring us right down to this, support level on these larger time frames. I really don't see that we need to go back down to this level, as this is not the, middle of the bear market anymore. We're leaving the bear market. We're entering the bull market. It's been seen with all crypto. I can't technically say we're in the bull market yet, but we're getting there. So let's do it this way now. Now, this is the fib extension. We go from low to high. We could see right where I was saying 1786. That's crazy, because that's the exact level that we were talking about the other day, 1786 without the fib. But yeah, that 1730 around, that's a good area. That's why I'm looking right around there. That fib is not too far off from that 1730 area where we were going to go today. We were going to probably go to the golden ratio today. I'm really thinking we were going to go 1730 to 1780, if that Bitcoin thing didn't happen. But that's okay. That shows the momentum. The volume is up super high. This, if we keep sustained volume like this and sustain rank moving up, let's actually take a look at these in the entire market. Let's just see where everything is sitting right now. Bitcoin is down 5% today. Ethereum's down 6%. Solana down 7%. Starting to recover. XRP down 7%. Cardano down 8%. So the whole market's down. Dogecoin down 10%. Polkadot 10. Tron, it always holds its price. It doesn't, when the market dumps, it's not really, it's not tethered to Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin does this kind of weird stuff, this is why I like Tron. You can make money in Tron and you don't really have to worry about the super volatility of the Bitcoin dumps. I mean, it's going to dump a little bit, right? 1% though, compared to 10%, 12, 7, 8. You know, Tron, I just like that crypto, man. This is personally not financial advice. I like it. I don't know. I like Matic too, but look, 12%, you know, it's 17%. Dang. Chainlink, 18 cents. Oh, man. Internet Computer up 3% today, 49% 7 days. Wow, everything else is red in the top. So we can move up the ranks. This is what that tells us. Everything goes red, we go green, we move up the ranks. We move up the ranks. We beat Shiba Inu out, 900 million more than them already. And we had 750 today, double their volume. We have way more volume than Toncoin. We have almost as much volume as Chainlink, the number 14. A billion, we're almost at a billion. Look at TRX, only 432 mil. Polkadot, we actually have more volume than them. Dogecoin, a billion, we're almost at that. Let's see, yeah, then we start to get to the, you know, Cardano billion, USDC, which is a stable coin, of course, is 10 billion. XRP, 3 billion. Yeah, then you start to get to Solana, 5 billion, BNB, 2 billion, you know, and then the crazy ones like Tether, you know, the most volume, 88 billion in volume in 1 day, $88 billion today. That's all. 19 billion and 46 billion. And this is the highest because this is what people use to buy this and this and this. So stablecoin, it doesn't change prices. Pretty cool. But yeah, I just really think that ICP has a bright future. Let's look at the smaller time frame. It looks like we're bearish on the smaller time frame. I do kind of want to go look at the hour a bit, because I want to see if there's some kind of pattern that we can find. You know, these patterns are just, they're not doing well. They're not doing well. We do have like a head and shoulders right here, unfortunately, on the hour. So I'm going to be honest with you, not everything is like gumdrops and, you know, polka dots and stuff. Sometimes it's garbage. So we do have this, and the neckline isn't perfect. But I would count that. And if we do go down, let's look at the price we're going to go to. Let's see, neckline. Where's that neckline right here? Neckline. Okay. Oh, right. Almost to my prediction of this area where we just wicked down to over here. This is an head and shoulders pattern, which means we have a shoulder here, higher head here, because the head is higher than the shoulders, right? 2 shoulders and a head. But yeah, there's a possibility if we break this neckline, which we're kind of testing right now, that we do go back down to this, you know, 12-ish area. You know, it says 1195, but I could have, let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit low. So let's bring it up a little bit. So yeah, 1201. Maybe 12. We'll just say 12. 12, but right at this wick right here, 12 bucks, exactly 12 bucks. So this inverse head, we might have already broken it, you know, because of this wick right here. If you count wick to wick, we definitely broke it. But yeah, so it looks like there is a possible, you know, bearish scenario on the 1 hour, but I think this could be a bear trap. You know, what do you do when the price doesn't stop pumping? You set bear traps so that you can get the bears to think the price is going down and people make money. That's how the market works. You know what I mean? So this could be a bear trap, but we also could see a retest of $12.25. That's just being realistic with you. I don't want it to. I want it to keep going up and touch the 1730 like we were going to. So we'll see. Definitely something I'm going to be watching this area. So how do we know if it's going to break down? Well, you also are going to have to look at about this area, 1335. And if it breaks from 1335 down to 1319, breaks 1319, we're possibly really going to see 1227. So if we break this area, let's say 1422. If we break 1422, there is a possibility that we go, I mean, if we could just test it, we'll have to close this candle on the hour in 24 minutes from now below $14.22. If we close it below $14.22, maybe even 14.19. Let's just say 14.20. We close it below 14.20, down here somewhere, then we could really see a $13 ICP. If we close in this hour anywhere above $14.20, we are going to go back up and test 1466. There is going to be some resistance at 1437 to get above, but if we break that, then we are going to go to 1463 on the 1 hour, and that will negate this pattern. And we will well, it might not negate it. It'll just make it actually go higher. It'll only negate it like if we break out above this head right now, or just kind of go sideways for a while. So we could be in danger of this for a bit. It'll just have a higher resistance, and then this will be a double or support as this goes up. If we break above this, if we break down now, then we're going to be testing these levels. There is actually more support right here, 1387. So this could be an area where we stop and bounce off. But if we do break out below, like I said, 1335 to 1319, possibly look for this $12 area. There is more support here. Yeah, this is a big support at 1380. Is that 1387? Yeah, 1387. So that's a big area I would watch, and then be looking for 1338 down, so on. Okay, I think I beat that into the ground, but I want you to understand these price levels, and if we move back up here, we're good to go. Okay, so on here, this isn't looking good either on the 4 hour, because it looks like we are starting to form an inverse head and shoulders here, or a head and shoulders, not inverse. Inverse is a good thing. We have this. Let's just get rid of all of these. Remove drawings. So as you see here, there's a lot of bearish patterns right here. I'm going to look at this CFGI and see what it says. We have this left shoulder here. We have this right shoulder, and that just means like this whole area from here to here, that's a shoulder, right? You see the shoulder, this whole thing, not just because, it goes down, that doesn't matter. This whole thing is the shoulder with this pocket underneath of it. Then we have a higher head, which also has a pocket underneath of it, okay, which means the price rises in an area and then kind of goes back down to that same kind of area before. Then if we kind of, go boop, doop, 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 and then doop, 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 and then we could go boop. So that would be the third shoulder, okay? We have the third pocket. We have kind of a move down and move back up, as long as this doesn't go higher than that. So if we do get this formed, where are we going to go? Well, it's at kind of a weird, so it all depends on how this forms, right? So if that goes down too much, that kind of breaks that neckline a bit. So this would actually have to be up a little bit higher. I don't know if I can, oh, there we go. So if it was like that, more like that, and then kind of move that, there we go. So that would kind of be, where we would be at. And if that happens, the good thing is it's not too far down. It's probably going to be that same area that I'm looking at on the one. Oh, no, this one goes all the way down to the EMA 100. So this could be bad. This could bring us back down to about, say, 10.99, $11. So let's just hope that, we kind of keep going. And yeah, but this is a bull flag right here, breakout. Bull flag, breakout. Right here, bull flag. Dang, on the 4 hour. We were going to I told you we were going to $17 today. Now here's the proof. Here's my proof that we were, 14.10. Dang. Okay, inverse head and shoulder. We could be going down to 3, 13, not 3. But yeah, let's see here. Let's get rid of this thing first. Don't want that in the way. Get over. Oh, you son of a gun. Okay. All right. So this bull flag. Okay. Let's see. Bull pennant. Bull pennant. Bull pennant on the 4 hour. And where were we gonna go? Where were we gonna go? Oh my God. Oh my God. Is it gonna bring us right to 17 something? Oh, 1830, right above that $17 mark. This is crazy how we had a bull flag. We were going to go to 1730 today. Bull flag breakout on the 4 hour. How many 4 hours? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. This is when we were going up right here, 1630. Bull flag breakout. This is a bull flag breakout. We were going to $18.30. Why didn't we go to 1830? Oh, man. But that's okay. I mean, we could still get this breakout. We could still go up to 18 with this bull flag. This still could be a bull flag breakout. This still could happen. We could just be testing the support level right here, 1396. We're good to go. We could honestly still end up at 1830. We could be making a lot of money here, but it's neutral. We have a bearish signal here, which could bring us back down to that EMA 100, down here at $11. But this bull flag and the momentum and everything that ICP has been doing, the FOMO, the volume, I have no reason to think that this, I'm erasing it. Because there's no possible way that we're going to be going down to $11 right now. There's no reason for it. We're too bullish right now. Maybe in a month, we're going to see a big retracement and we're going to need to cool off. You know, let's look at this RSI. I mean, that's the only other indicator, you know, right now that's really going to help us decide what's going to happen besides Bitcoin, the dominance, right? You know, so let's get the RSI out here and really understand what's happening. And then we'll get to the chat. We'll talk a minute. I just really thought this is important, TA. And it just, you know, what just happened here is just insane. This crazy bull flag, all of these. So this is a big level that I'm watching 100%. But this RSI, we're not overbought right now. We were literally on our way right here, testing the volume on the 4 hour to break out bull flag, go to $17.30 today. So ICP is still super bullish. I would definitely be picking it up on these lower, you know, dips, man. When this goes down, you might need to start scooping it up, dollar cost averaging. Never throw your money all in the market at once. And this isn't financial advice or trading. This is how you make money in crypto, and you have to do your research to figure that out for yourself and how it works for you. But as long as you're dollar cost averaging, buying, and you're in it for a longer term period, you have a more likely shot of winning and being successful. But yeah, we have some bearish scenarios, but we've had those before. We had this massive bull flag breakout, and I don't think that it's done yet. We're holding support. This RSI is not overbought as long as we can get above that 63.59 here on the 4 hour. I see another retest of 1730, and if we can break that, we're possibly going to 1786 and then 1836 with the full extension of that bull flag bull pennant. Beautiful breakout. That I wish I would have been on live to see this and to call this. I think I did have this up on a chart somewhere though before, but maybe not. Maybe I'm true. I might have talked about this yesterday on my video. Maybe check it out. Let me know. But yeah, that volume killed us. Look, if we go down, look at this volume. Big sell volume right here because this is the bull flag. We just pumped way up, so you get that big sell volume. And then once we get that bull flag breakout, somebody uses Bitcoin because they can't stop us with ICP. So they have to use big money in Bitcoin to stop us from breaking this RSI, going up and breaking out, going to that bull flag. So we're going to do it again. That's what this tells me, that there's no way to stop ICP except manipulation. That's it. You can't stop us. We're making money for everybody. SEC, you said ICP was losing money for people. Nah, all of us are making money right now. You're the one who is going to stop us from making money if you take away this amazing technology in this crypto. That's what's going to lose us money, not investing in something that is absolutely just making everybody money right now. So let's look at the CFGI. This is the last thing we're going to do, and then we're going to talk because this is important. Very important, because I showed you the indicators, and now we're going to look at the oscillators. okay, and the fear and greed index. So we're neutral right now because we have some bearish scenarios and some bullish scenarios. But in my opinion, on that bull flag, and right here is 55, so it's on the higher side of neutral, more towards the greed side and the good side. So it looks like there's still good sentiment. The whales are very positive right now, which is good because that bull flag could really still carry us up to that level. It hasn't been negated yet. If it did go down to a certain level before that breakout level of that bull flag, or if it takes too long, maybe 2 more days, or even a day because it's a 4-hour, then it will be negated. But we're still within that window for that bull flag breakout to really go up to that 1730 level. If we get, more volume, we get that RSI back up, that's going to take some things because it's like 6 points away. It's going to take we're going to have over 1 billion in volume. So I don't know if that's going to happen. Now, talking it through, I'm not sure. It depends. If we see more volume or we see like Bitcoin pump or like internet computer just tear off again, it could definitely happen. If we break some serious resistance, we could be heading up because the whales are positive. And they're the ones who can really move the market, even without, a lot of volume going through. They could trade over the counter. They could just do all sorts of stuff, or like Coinbase, Binance. They can do stuff like that to really make the price go up. Volume is negative because we're not getting enough volume to sustain a price movement up. As you saw on this RSI right here, that this is when we hit this yellow point. If you can't see that yellow line is the volume, average volume of the crypto. And what happens when you break above that? You're more than the average amount of volume of that crypto on a certain time frame. And when you break above that, that means there's more than enough volume to push us up to the upside and keep going. So this is going to be a pretty big indicator of when we're going to turn, really bullish and break out. So if we can, even go sideways for like 2-3 more candles, get this kind of going down, or even break out, test this $15.45, and we're doing it now. So this is a big possibility. We go back up to this $15 level, break out of this. We'll have an ascending triangle right here breakout, which is probably going to bring us out to this 1630, and then we'll continue with this bull flag breakout all the way up to 1830. So the whales being positive is a very good thing on the 4-hour, where this bull flag is, because we want bullish whales right now. That is very important. I'm glad we have that information together. Search positive, very positive. Dominance very positive, which means we're moving with Bitcoin. So we need Bitcoin to really pump up right now. 40, and if Bitcoin's going up, so we're going up. Right? That's the thing. We need Bitcoin to go up right now. We need Bitcoin to go back up to this $44,000 100 level and break out. Maybe even a little lower. You could probably even just say 44. I'd probably just call this at about 44, get this ascending triangle breakout, and we could have a bull flag breakout on Bitcoin too. And then we see Bitcoin move up to $60,000, or this ascending triangle breakout. And we see, possibly like a $46,500, Bitcoin. That's just an estimate. There's, it's just kind of a continuation pattern. But I would say definitely above the 46. So I'm thinking about 46,750, 47,000. And then if we break that, man, we could really see a $60,000 Bitcoin with this bull flag, if that's exactly what it is. So, and I think it's on the weekly. I don't think it's on the daily, and maybe the monthly. It's either on the weekly or the monthly. Yeah. So this kind of weird bull flag right here, that's what's going to bring a Bitcoin up to 60K. Weird looking little bull flag, right? Actually, I could even do it right here. But this is definitely a bull flag, bull pennant on Bitcoin right here. So, and actually it goes up a little higher. So we're talking $60,000 Bitcoin. I don't know. Everything's looking bullish. The market's looking bullish. What else can I say? That's all I have for today. It's just crazy. Okay, now let's get to the comments. Oh my God. Oh yes! Yeah, boy. I think, is this our first super chat of the new year? This is our first super chat of the new year, isn't it? I think it's our first super chat of the new year. Thank you. That's bad, boy. Bad. Let's go. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Go check out Crypto Airborne, man. He makes great ICP content. That's the homie right there. I go on his channel sometimes, 6 Figs as well. If you guys want good information, check out Tracks. They're the homies too. They're great people. Tom Stewart, who runs partially runs tracks. Well, I guess the Dow runs tracks. You run tracks. If you own tracks, you run tracks. I just want to shout out good people. Isaac from ICPCC and Code and State, great dude. Victor, my guy. Just forfeit, my guy Clipster. Let's get the cat out, man. So I want to tag him. Please go follow my mod because his cat. He has a cat channel and a Fortnite channel. He does cat and Fortnite. So you'll see my cat's brother over there. And they hang out all the time. It's funny. They do little stuff. But I'm having his cat stay at my house for like 2 days so that he gets used to my house and he can come up here and play with his brother because I take my cat down there. So he's here right now. Let me just go get him. But yeah, I want to tag Clipster in the chat right here. And you guys go give him a follow and check out his cat videos. Like they're doing really well. He's like all our channels are blowing up. Geo Plays. That's my other mod and the homie. So yeah, let me just go see if I can find him real quick. Where you at? Oh, there you are. Hi, buddy. Found him. So this is my friend's cat, Clipster YT's cat. He's got a cool cat channel. He's still kind of shy. He's sleeping on my bed now with his brother. But he doesn't like the sound of this chair. I was going to show you at the beginning, but he doesn't like the sound of the chair. So I also taught him how to fetch too. I teach every cat I can how to fetch. But yeah. All right, bro. You can go where you can stay. So yeah. He says, why is ICP not dipping? I'm trying to buy more. So it is dipping because of Bitcoin. We're going to $17.30. That's the thing. When you dollar cost average and you buy the dip, I'm glad you said that. Let's put that up here. So when you dollar cost average, the whole point of dollar cost averaging is to buy a crypto at multiple different prices as it goes up or as it goes down to accumulate that crypto. So the way that you want to do that is to the higher that you're buying the price, the less you put in. And this isn't financial or trading advice. This is how a professional trader would do it. You scale in. So say you're buying at like $14 right now, or it goes that we dipped to 12 and you didn't catch it at 12. It's at like 13 something. You put in, say you have 10,000, you put in, like 1,000 of that, and you keep 9,000. Because in case now, okay, I bought it 13, but what if it goes to 11? So you put like 4,000 in 11 because that's a good price. Or you could even do like, 2,000 at 12 and then 4,000 at 11. And then you put in like whatever. So you put like 1,000, 1,500 and then whatever. And then, you know what I'm saying? So you just scale in and the more and more you go down, the more you put in. So then you put more in it like 8. You'd look at those Fibonacci retracement levels on the daily, on the weekly, on the monthly. Then you'd look at the moving average, the exponential moving averages on these charts that I'm showing. You can look it up on TradingView yourself. You could do this yourself. And you look at these averages and you put your prices in a little bit above those. And you look at those previous support levels and you put your buy orders in it a little bit above those levels. Because if we go down, we're going to touch around those levels. Then you put more and more. It's easy to scale in. So don't be afraid to buy as the price goes up while we're still in the bear market. Once we get more into that bull market, you start being more cautious and always be cautious. I'm never saying like FOMO in, always have a plan, always do it like with a journal or like something to monitor your progress or have a plan in your mind and stick to it if you have a good memory. But those are the kind of things that will make you successful in crypto. And ICP has proven, I wanted 1,000 ICP, I got it. I wanted through the bear market, we got it. It just takes conviction and time. I wanted a big YouTube channel. Took 3 years and now we're blowing up because of you guys. Smash that like button. Thank you. And I want to give back. So what I'm going to do to give back is show you how to make money in crypto without being a financial advisor. 40 hubs worldwide. And ICP Hub is one of my favorite things about the internet computer. It really is just the hubs, man. I really want to collaborate with ICP Hub North America. I need to find a venue. Let's just say that. And we might actually have like a meetup in Seattle here But I can't find a venue. I was going to get one at Microsoft, and they don't rent to the public, I guess. So I just need to find a venue. They're actually at the University of Washington doing some big things right down the road for me. So even if I can't do an event, I want to collaborate with ICP Hub North America. They're right down the road from me here. They're in Canada a lot, but they do have something going on here. And so you want to check that out. If you're in Seattle, hit me up. We can hang out at ICP events together. If you want to meet at ICP conference, if it's in America, I'm definitely going. So Diamond Hand and staking ICP. You need to watch my staking video if you haven't on ICP. It is going to show you how to make the most money out of your ICP. It's very, very simple, but you just got to know what to do. So you kind of need a tutorial. I even used one. Well, I found a tutorial that kind of got me familiar when I was new. Now I can make them because I do it all the time. But showing one bill on Coinbase. Dang, $1 billion on Coinbase. That's crazy. $9, just need $9 for a couple minutes, he said. Should have bought more when I was at 3 to 5. I was telling everybody, you know, when it went down to 5, I think maybe 3, oh, it was 387. I said, this is the best opportunity in the history of crypto. Yeah, did it go $1 below that? Yeah. Is 387 still one of the best opportunities in the history of crypto? Yes. Yes. I'm happy with that. I was worried about just forfeit for a minute because I didn't know if it was a long-term trader. Everyone that I help trade, I say I can't do short-term trading as much. I can show you the TA, but I can't guarantee you money. You know, in short-term, I can't guarantee you money anyway. But there's a way higher shot with dollar cost averaging and holding for the long-term, staking your ICP and being part of the community than that. And I was worried because, you know, anyone that I told, you know, the price went down, but they held their conviction like I did. So it didn't make me feel bad. I'm like, yes, you got your conviction. So do I. We got this. And we made it through. And now we're hopefully going to see this bull flag play out. 30K at 360. He's going to be rich. You're going to be rich, bro. Rich. I mean, you're already on your way there. Let's just say that. So 1.5 mil at 260. We never went to 260. Oh, we got a troll maybe? Who knows? I'll be a buyer at $10 range. So I'd have a huge order at 10 because remember that support level at $10, that $9.90, $10 that took us forever to break out of that level. And watch every single level that I told you breaking out on the way up. Go look at my previous short videos, that 330 level, which we'll never see again, 4, 5, you know, most of these levels we won't see, but I called every level, and those are going to be supports on the way down and buy areas. Pretty easy. I think we'll be stopped right below Matic. For a bit, once those market caps start getting up there, yeah. ICP or BSV. I don't know if BSV would be, okay, well, maybe. ICP was one of the few in the green today. Yep, I just got in this whole thing a week ago, and this is already exciting and interesting. All right. SEI. We might do a video on that one of the other days. I hate dollar cost averaging on the way up, especially with, say, a 440 average. Bro, I get it. But the thing is, I made most of my money in crypto after the pumps happened with Bitcoin, unfortunately, because I didn't. So like I said, I got in 2021 when Bitcoin was still at 8K. I didn't have enough money. I didn't have enough money to really make a difference. And when the Bitcoin went up and I started making money, taking profits, you know, in the stable coins, letting the price go down, buying in, getting my Bitcoin Satoshis up, just like you would internet computer, you go from 5 to 10 to 20, then boom, the price goes up and you have a lot. But anyway, so you do that, and the price, you know, it goes up, and it's scary to buy because the price does go down. But remember where we're at and where we're going. Now, if this is like the mid 2025 area, I'm not risking it. We're in 2024 still. We just got to 2024. And that is what you really have to understand with the crypto markets, is that it isn't just a, yeah, I get 440 average, man. I would get a different wallet or something, and maybe start over with a higher average and just keep my 440 average in a wallet, and then have like a different wallet that has like a $13 or $10 average. That's what I would do because I get it. But yeah, you don't want to stop yourself from making money because you think the price is going up and you shouldn't buy still. You always buy the dip. You don't buy as it's going up. Like as we're pumping to 1630 today, you do not get into ICP when it's pumping to 1630. You get in before that, or you wait till it dips down again. Not financial advice again, where I'm just going to tell you the whole video is not financial advice. This is just how to trade crypto. Like you have to do your research and find out if that works for you, but that's how it works. I can tell you for an educational purpose. So he said he caught the $13 dip this morning. Dang. See, and you need to watch my levels because these levels are going to show you exactly where to go. And I would always do either a little bit above those levels or right around them. And you still might miss it. You might be at like $13.14. It goes to $13.20. You miss it by a couple cents. That's crypto. Roam $2-3 for weeks. That was because of the SEC BS and the small amount of volume. We had $10 to $20 million most at volume per day. We have almost $1 billion in volume now. There was just no interest in crypto at the time because nobody was making money when you should have been buying it up. There should have been billions going in because they would have been almost like hundreds of billions right now. It's like, duh. But anyway, $4 or $5 premium over USD. So, but that's okay. You're not losing money because of the exchange rate of the Canadian to US dollar is going to be different. So it's not really a premium that you're paying when using USD. Actually, wait, it should be the other way because your money's worth more. So yeah, no, you shouldn't be paying a premium. Okay, hold on here. Yeah, it must be the exchange rate. Maybe it doesn't have to do with like exchanging US to Canadian, but actually like a fee for changing currency for that. So if you buy ICP, what if you do it that way? Say you buy ICP with your debit card, it comes directly out of your debit card. Say you do it on like Alchemy Pay. You use Alchemy Pay to buy ICP. And then you don't pay that fee, right? You don't pay because it'll just come directly out of your debit card. So you'd pay what it's worth. So if you're using like an exchange or whatever, they might do that. But if you use one of the on ramps for crypto, such as Alchemy Pay, or maybe even other places in the future, you will be able to hopefully stop that $4 to $5 maybe exchange rate fee, whatever that is. I don't know. That's really weird though. I don't know about crypto in Canada. I don't live in Canada, unfortunately. Just set your buy at, okay. Well, maybe. I rebought at 1088 a few days ago. See, I have such a smart community. You guys are hella smart, bro. Six Figs here, my guy. Not me. I'm trading half my bag. Have be the risk now. So I'm glad you said that, Mr. Ant Rocks New York, because you should always have a long-term and a short-term bag. Always. Like if you have a moon bag, I would be dividing that thing up. I would have like 90% of it as my long-term hold, and I'd take 10% out of that, and I would be selling it when the price goes up. I would be putting it into stable coins. I would be waiting for the price to go down and buying back in, and then say, hey, the price goes up a lot. I just take the money that I put in, and I take that out, and I take it as liquid capital. That's what you don't keep buying as it goes up. If you start losing money as stable coin, you need it to go down. And if it doesn't, you just take that money out and then you wait either for another crypto, another opportunity, or another dip of that same crypto. So that's good. Big long-term bag, short-term bag. Smart. Unless you have the money to buy. 63. Ooh, 64. Dang, we hitting big. Smash that like for me. Let's get this up to 200 likes on this video. We can do it. Never had 200 likes on a live. We can do it. We had 170, almost 200, 189, 193. So close to 200. Kelly is back. Hey, thank you, my guy. ID Geek. Okay. Let's see if I can get my boy's channel here. I don't know if when I tagged him it worked to go to his channel. We're gonna get his channel here. We got both of our cats. I tag him in my second channel, Bitcoin Renegade 2 or Crypto to Cat. And so let's do Clipster YT. And then I'll get his thing here. put it in the chat. This is my mod. He's my homie. He lives in the same building as me. We're trying to blow up our YouTube channels together and just become the biggest influencers in our building. I think we already are, actually, but yeah. Let's see. ID Geek. Yeah, you can sell your internet identity, but it's connected to all of your dApps that you're connected to, so you lose a lot. You don't just sell like your neuron if you're staking ICP. Say you put it for 8 years and you don't want to wait 8 years, you can sell it on ID Geek and get it in 30 days. If somebody buys it, it's like a peer-to-peer, like an NFT. It's not like a marketplace where you can just sell it. And then you wait 30 days in escrow. If the money clears, you get that. But you sell not only your neuron, you're selling the whole internet identity. So your district, your Discover, your Open Chat, any wallet. If you have Stoic wallet connected to it, you sell that. So it's not really worth it. So stake for an amount of time that you're comfortable with. Don't put more money than you can afford to lose, and all of that stuff. Just be responsible trading. It's not that hard. It just takes practice. That's it. If you're new, you'll get it. It just takes practice. Like, it took me 3 years to really be as good as I am now. So, all right, guys, that being said, goodbye and good ICP.